Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Play. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown! Sterling Shepard with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Brandon, my man, just one.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now Gallman. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, that he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Randall Cobb, his third touchdown now on the year as they have taken the lead. And that was really just a great battle for that football on both sides. The result is... They start on the ground with Gallman. The numbers for Gallman a week ago, the hat trick +1, 4 trips to the end zone with his legs.
And, partner, you know how all the guys do when they do that little symbol now about eating, right? Keep feeding me, feeding me. They just kept feeding him, and next thing you know, he kept getting in the end zone.
Here's Gallman. And bulldozing through multiple tackles. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Randall Cobb. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
They'll begin with a run by Gallman. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
This is Gallman. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Gallman will run it, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Sterling Shepard. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Giants are able... first down. Looking for Shepard deep. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. This is caught. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Doug Martin.
I'm going to school. 55. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly deep. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a gain of 35.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush. A lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And Ingram's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Evan Ingram, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to air one out. And that'll wind up incomplete. Man, room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking for Shepard deep. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Sterling Shepard with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to back to throw now in his own end zone. Going for the deep ball. He's got a man complete. A big play there for the Giants. 46 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Sterling.
Let's go now. 54 Mike. He can't hang.
Now a handoff here to his running back. He's still fighting forward, and he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Wayne Goldman with his...
Check. Watch 54.
Here's Martin as they begin on the ground. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. This is caught inside the 15. And down inside the 10 at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Flushed it, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack.
I got you.
The drive begins with a handoff to Gallman. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. On the ground, it's Gallman again. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. Past the 20. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Giants, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for the Cowboys,
Not a day in my life, long as my dogs, they by my side. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip.